90-Day FIANCES David Toborowsky announces he's leaving America for new adventure after unexpectedly welcoming another daughter into family. David Toborowsky from 90-Day Fiancé revealed his next big adventure as he prepares to leave the U.S. after welcoming a new daughter into his family. David was living in Thailand when he met Annie Suwan a decade ago. David married Annie in 90-Day Fiancé Season 5 despite his financial problems and his 24-year age gap with Annie. David and Annie were able to gain success and popularity through the show and have since welcomed a daughter together. Annie has been in Thailand since November 2024, while David returned to the U.S. a few weeks ago. David has been excited about returning to Annie and Minthira and expressed his desire to see them in his Instagram posts. "I am getting last-minute things done here in Arizona," David wrote on Instagram before heading to the airport. He shared a picture of Minthira and added that he loves waking up to see his daughter. He thanked Annie for sending him pictures and videos of Minthira every day. In a previous update, David posed next to a Rolls-Royce and revealed where he was heading. "It has been so great to be in America, but I cannot wait to see the baby and Annie," he said in the video while revealing he was off to Thailand again. David has been by Annie's side since they left America in late 2024. Annie was a few months pregnant and wanted to celebrate her birthday in South Korea. After the trip, they visited her family in a Thai village and later settled in Pattaya, where they own a few condos. In March 2025, Annie welcomed her baby with David. Their daughter, Minthira, recently turned 1 month old as David returned to the U.S. for work. He'd been working remotely in real estate while he was in Thailand and found great success in the field. However, David has also shown excitement about returning to Thailand, and not just because Annie and Minthira are there. It seems he wants to make Thailand his permanent home, although he may continue flying back to the U.S. occasionally. Minthira already has dual citizenship, so it's not as if she'll live in Thailand forever either. Still, the couple seems to prefer Annie's homeland over the hustle and bustle of the U.S. Living in Thailand also allows Annie to be close to her loved ones, as she has no family in the U.S. David also celebrated a major milestone while back home in Arizona. His son, Jacob Toborowsky, is getting married to his partner, Allison. David is excited to welcome Allison as his daughter-in-law. Jacob and Allison will be getting married in March 2026, so it's unclear whether that will be David's next trip back to America. It remains to be seen whether David and Annie will make Pattaya their forever home or decide to raise Minthira in the U.S. like the rest of David's children. 90-Day Fiancé David Toborowsky unexpectedly welcomes another daughter into family after having baby Minthira with Annie. David Toborowsky from 90-Day Fiancé announced a new addition to his family after welcoming his first baby with Annie Suwan. David tied the knot with Annie in late 2017. Over the past 7 years, they have been successful in building a strong marriage and appearing on TV. In 2023, the couple made the decision to expand their family and pursue fertility treatments, including sperm extraction and an IVF procedure. In July 2024, David and Annie shared the news of their first pregnancy before moving to Thailand a few months later. Their daughter, Minthira, was born in March 2025. Recently, David revealed that his family is going to grow with the addition of another daughter, in addition to baby Minthira. David posted some photos of his son, Jacob, and his future daughter-in-law, Allison, and shared that the couple has set a wedding date. David expressed his happiness about his son's upcoming wedding, praising both Jacob and Allison as wonderful people. He added, "Jacob is an amazing son, and we are so excited to welcome Allison as our daughter-in-law." David also mentioned that the wedding is scheduled for March 14, 2026, in Houston, Texas. In recent months, David and Annie fueled speculation that they might decide to make Thailand their permanent home. They have opened up about the reasons behind their happiness in Thailand, pointing out the advantages both financially and emotionally. While the idea of staying in Thailand seems appealing to David, he has given a hint of his return to the United States by announcing his attendance at his son's wedding in Houston in 2026. His latest update indicates that he and Annie could possibly be back in Arizona before the wedding takes place. It will be interesting to see how David and Annie raise their child. On the one hand, they could benefit from raising Minthira in Thailand, following Annie's cultural practices. This would make it easier for them to teach their daughter English while also helping her understand Thai. On the other hand, David and Annie wouldn't be wrong if they chose to raise Minthira in the United States. The 90-day fiancé couple may want their daughter to attend American schools due to the curriculum and education system. It's heartwarming to see David be so happy about his son's future. It shows that he still maintains a close connection to all his family members. Most cast members change after getting married, but David has consistently been a wonderful father, even after marrying Annie. Despite life's ups and downs, David has raised his older children well. It is understandable for him to be excited about his son's wedding and to welcome another member into his family. It will be interesting for 90-Day Fiancé viewers to see how Annie reacts to the news and if she shares David's excitement. 90-Day Fiancé, I'm more convinced than ever David Toborowsky and Annie Suwan aren't coming back to America. Why is Thailand their real home now? David Toborowsky and Annie Suwan from 90-Day Fiancé are currently enjoying life in Thailand, leading me to believe that they may not come back to the United States. I have followed their journey from the beginning, witnessing their growth and accomplishments. David and Annie's relationship reached a major milestone in November 2017 when they tied the knot in 90-Day Fiancé Season 5. After spending some time in Kentucky, they eventually bought a new house in Arizona. David and Annie's move to Fountain Hills, Arizona, in 2020 marked another important chapter in their lives. In late 2023, David and Annie started to consider having a baby together. Despite their significant age difference of 24 years, they were determined to build a family. By 2024, they surprised 90-Day Fiancé fans when they revealed that they had found a solution to their fertility issues. They disclosed that they had chosen to undergo IVF treatment and sperm extraction to conceive their child. In July 2024, David and Annie announced they were expecting their first baby. They relocated to Thailand for their daughter to gain dual citizenship, Thai and American. David and Annie moved to Thailand in late 2024. They lived near the beach and spent time with Annie's family members. On March 11, David and Annie announced the birth of their baby, Minthira, through 90-Day Fiancé. They shared a post about their baby on the same day, expressing their feelings for her. They wrote, "With hearts full of love and joy, we are thrilled to announce the arrival of our beautiful baby girl," revealing they have named her after a brave gem, which symbolizes strength. I was delighted to see the two become parents after years of struggle. David and Annie have shared several updates since the birth of their baby. In April, the couple announced that their baby was a dual citizen of the United States and Thailand. They posted a photo of their child with the American flag. David wrote, "Today she became a U.S. citizen," adding that his daughter would receive her passport in the upcoming weeks. He further stated, "She is now a dual citizen of Thailand and the U.S. I was pleased to hear that he and Annie had achieved the purpose of their move to Thailand." It has been almost a month since David and Annie welcomed their daughter, Minthira, and secured dual citizenship for her, yet they are continuing to reside in Thailand. I think they aren't prepared to return to the United States yet. I have noticed some indications that they might not return to their Arizona home shortly. Towards the end of April, David posted an update while visiting the United States to clean out their home, reminiscing about old memories and mentioning finding a hoodie gifted to him by singer Aaron Carter during the pandemic. David's message about cleaning out the house sparked curiosity among fans, including me, about whether he was tidying up his Arizona home to sell it. However, he informed his fans that he wasn't putting his home up for sale. Despite David's statement, I still think the fact that he was cleaning out his house suggests that he may be considering renting out his property. I think he wants to generate passive income through his Arizona home, indicating further that he and Annie are planning to stay in Thailand for the time being. I think that David and Annie may not return to Arizona anytime soon, as they are uncertain about their future in the United States. A few days ago, David responded to some of his fans on Instagram and shared new details about his immediate life plans. One of David's fans inquired if he and Annie would ever reside in Arizona again. David replied that he was unsure, implying that he currently had no intentions of returning to Arizona. Although he didn't disclose his plans, he did confirm that he won't be coming back to Arizona for the foreseeable future. I believe David's statement is strong evidence he and Annie won't be coming back to Arizona for a long time. They have a comfortable and safe living situation in Thailand, which will likely prevent them from making any major changes until their daughter is older. Additionally, I think the fact that Thailand is more affordable than Arizona plays a significant role in their decision not to stay abroad. Providing for their infant daughter in Thailand will likely be easier for them than it would have been in the United States. I think a major reason why David wouldn't want to move back to Arizona is the lack of support. David, who is in his late 50s, has a family in the United States, but he lacks people living close by who can help care for his daughter and wife. In comparison, he has many close relatives and members of Annie's family who are eager to assist him and his newborn baby. David and Annie have been sharing photos of their baby with their close family members in Thailand over the past weeks. Annie posted a picture of her mother holding Minthira, illustrating how her mother had assisted in raising her daughter. David has admitted that he wants to continue living in Thailand because of the support from Annie's family. Recently, I saw David respond to a fan who asked, "Why are you moving to Thailand?" David replied, "Her family is there," indicating that Annie's family is a major factor.